Going live. And we're live. Okay. Good motions. How are you grading it?
I was doing it this. I was doing it like this, but it wasn't going very fast.
Okay, well you got to work on the speed, buddy. Take some practice. Hey guys, be sure to say hello when you pop in. Grab the ice cream maker thing out of the freezer in a second here. Hey Mike. Hey, Jeanette. Thank you, son.
You're welcome.
I'm proud to do it. Did you? All right. Are we ready, Freddie? Or David? Whichever you prefer. All right, are you going to be my camera guy? My best guy. All right, so we're making some chicken Parmesan waffles with salad. I'm actually going to do some baked potatoes in here because I made non-gluten-free pasta tonight. So I'm going to get those rolling by hitting my potato button. I've got some chicken tenders with some Italian dressing, some oregano, some Pampered Chef Italian seasoning, a little salt and pepper, and some garlic in here. Ready and raring to go. We have 9 minutes left, so you guys will get to watch me. These are so good. I love our seasonings. I'm going to get the pan rolling, but I'm going to get our ice cream rolling. We're making just a cinnamon ice cream, and then I'm going to get some nacho cheese sauce rolling as well. David, did you tell everybody hello?
No.
David's my camera guy today. He did not want to do the demo, so we're coming this way. Now, as always, for my ice cream, I always like to use my stainless steel bowls. It keeps them colder. Your ingredients, you want them as cold as possible so they whip up, because mixing the ice cream, you get air in it, and it helps to keep the ice cream creamy and stuff. Now, same goes to higher fat content's going to help it be creamier. It's going to get that smoother consistency. Now, the sugar is going to help to keep it soft, because then there's less ice crystals forming and there's other things standing in the way, and I just turned it off. So, I normally do this for about 20 to 25 minutes. I'm just gonna give this a quick mix. Okay, and I'm using my small mixing scraper. You guys, these things are the best. They get everything off. And they're silicones, they're highly heat safe. They don't permanently stain. Sometimes, like when I'm using like curry or turmeric or something like that, and they stain a little bit, I'll put them out in the sun outside, and they're fine by the end of the day. I've had mine for like 10 or so years. I love the pour spout and the little hole for the stainless steel bowls. It makes for easy pouring and mixing. And the silicone bottom's helpful. David wants some of that too, Dave.
What?
David wants some of those too. He just wasn't going to say it while I was on camera.
I was trying to get your attention.
Can you chew quietly? That's going to be the key.
It's fine.
Now, when it's all done, I will store it in our large leak-proof glass container. And I made a mess, so let me clean it up here. Okay. And I like to wrap a little towel around it. Yeah, I'm moving. We're coming over here. All right. So, nacho cheese sauce, the blender, you guys. So the ice cream maker, I love the ice cream maker because I can keep the base in the freezer at all times because we have a deep freeze in the other room. And that way, it's always ready. It's always ready for us to say, hey, I want some ice cream, and we can go whip out whatever flavor we want. It's quiet. It does a generous serving. You can do any flavor you want with any type of ingredients, whether you're dairy-free, gluten-free, anything like that, you can totally make it work. So, the blender. Safety features. When this is off, lid is not going to operate. Obviously, when this is off, it's not going to operate. You can't do any settings. Great safety features. Vented lid, so when we do hot stuff and it's heating to 220 and it's boiling, it's not creating a whole bunch of pressure. That steam's releasing. The pressure cooker we want, the pressure we want for the pressure cooker, not for the blender. So we have settings of smoothie, alternate milk, so you can make coconut milk, almond milk, cashew milk, whatever you want. It even has the accessories that come with it in the blender. You can do grind. I made hummus in it last week, and of course, one of my favorite features is the heated wash. It'll help sanitize it, and what the heck, dude? Just for the love of God. Heated wash, it'll heat to 140 degrees, so it sanitizes and whoops around everything in there. Soups, amazing tomato soup. Heated puree, doing things like baby foods, beets, anything like that. Jams. Sauces are patented settings. They are a two-stage setting, which is what we're going to use the sauce one for. Pampered Chef has these as an exclusive thing where they're presets that are 2 stages. You don't have to sit here and pay attention. It'll beep at you when it's ready to do the second stage, so you don't have to worry about when you're doing the jelly. Nothing seizes up. It's nice and smooth. It sets up well. When I'm doing this nacho cheese sauce, it's going to be the same. Plus this, our quick cooker, and our air fryer all come with a cooking guide that give you instructions and a recipe idea. So you can do milkshakes and nice cream and all sorts of other stuff in here. So let's get rolling. We're gonna do 2 cups of milk. Okay. And then, David, why don't you grab me a fork?
Okay.
Because I don't have my baby tongs in here. Actually, I'll use my baby tongs. Oh, you got it?
I got the fork,
Right.
yeah.
Great. I'm going to do, I always do a little bit extra in my taco seasoning, and I like to do these big ones, and I just made a mess because I used our adjustable measuring teaspoon that goes from a teaspoon all the way up to a tablespoon. We have 1/8 of a teaspoon all the way up to a teaspoon, and they come in a set. They're super handy. All right, so normally I like to use my toaster tongs for this. I like to do the pickled jarred jalapenos, just a couple, to add in a little bit of seasoning. These aren't quite as spicy as some of the other ones. Now, I'll do a little bit of salt and pepper. I forgot to grab that out. I just pop a little bit in my hand, throw it in. Salt is a great flavor enhancer. It helps to bring out the flavor of food. In sweet foods, it actually helps to bring out the sweetness or to dull the sweetness. Like I use salt in my icing to help not make it taste as sweet. So it does so many different things for our palates and so handy. So salt is not all that bad for you. So many people try to avoid it, but you don't always need to, especially if you're using iodized salt or some of the other ones that have trace minerals and stuff that you normally don't get with every single type of food. You just need to minimize what you're eating with processed foods and stuff, and that should really help to minimize some of that salt content of things that you're eating. All right, garlic peeler. You guys, it's just a roll and go. Take off the peel. All right, that's all we need in this first part. So I'm gonna come and spin the wheel all the way over to sauce, and I'm gonna press go, and that's ready to go. It's that easy. Now I can go do other stuff. Well, that's cooking. All right, let's turn on our waffle pan so we can get that first one rolling so everybody can see. I'm gonna try to do it on the middle burner. There we go. I've got the pasta already made and ready to go. And then we'll get our butter melting here in a little bit. The potatoes smell amazing. All right. So what I'm going to do is I always like to use my spritzer, and then I just make sure it's spread out real well. We're going to have a good old time with this. This was something we actually saw on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. And we really wanted to try it. So if it turns out badly, you guys are going to see it on here. Okay. We want to give it just another minute. So some people were trying to figure out what to do with leftover, but on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, a place in Syracuse, New York, does all sorts of different things with waffles. I've seen a lot of different things done on our bubble waffle pan. This is our bubble waffle pan. This will go on flat tops and any type of stove, glass tops, anything. I happen to have gas, so it'll go on that. All right, perfect. Let me close that so I can set this down because I'm working one-handed here. Just make sure everything has a little bit of oil so nothing sticks. Now, in this spaghetti batter, I have sketty, and I actually am going to take and use my salad choppers and chop it up just a little bit so it's a little bit smaller bits. I have some Parmesan cheese. I have some Italian seasoning, oregano, 2 eggs, some mozzarella cheese. I wanted to make them extra cheesy. All right, just a quick fine chop to get some of these pieces a little bit smaller. It'll make it easier to cook. I know, Zeke, you're really staring at everything and making sure we're good to go. All right, good. Quick cooker's done. It's beeping at us. You're gonna see it start to count up so we know how many minutes it's been sitting. And we're gonna let the pressure naturally release. This button up here means that we can't open the slit, okay? Pampered Chef has made that safety feature. You notice our steam release valve and our steam valve are 2 separate spots, so you don't have to worry about burning yourself. We have amazing presets. It's a 6-quart function. We have a lot of accessories for it. We actually did hard-boiled eggs in here. They're super handy. Love them. All right, so just gonna hold this up here. And I'm gonna start filling this, all right? Oh, I hear it sizzling, it's beautiful. I hope you boys are hungry. All right, let's go with this. So let's try not to make a mess. All right, we're gonna set it down. And I'm gonna throw food everywhere.
Go ahead, Zeke.
All right, there we go. Thank you, son.
You're welcome.
David's our real MVP. So we're gonna let this go. Hold this closed for a few minutes. Let it start to hold together. The egg is always used as a binding ingredient. If you're a vegan, there are always opportunities, and the cheese helps to kind of meld it together. It's gonna add a little bit of a browning factor to it and add a little dimension for the flavor. So my baked potatoes are ready. I'm gonna pop these over here. I'm gonna move Dave's cup. I think it's starting in, there we go. Now you want to be careful with this because the steam does come up. Look at how beautiful these baked potatoes are. These are going to be my portion of dinner. So I'm going to put the lid back on and keep it nice and warm. These will do these are made, originally it was called the rice cooker, and because it's for more than just rice, they changed it to micro cooker plus. It does things like rice, potatoes, steamed veggies, soups, cakes, anything you want in there, you can totally do. It's super handy. It really helps to steam things and be beautiful. And you know what we need to do? We need to warm up some sauce. So I'm just going to do it in the microwave using our baby micro cooker. And I'm going to show you guys our jar opener. I don't ever show you guys that. All right, anybody commenting?
No.
All right, and be sure to tell me what you guys are eating for dinner. All right, so we got that going. All right, anything I don't use, I'll just pop back in here. And this way, I don't have to worry about it splashing everywhere on my stove top. It's not going to make a mess. It's going to be right in the microwave. I'm just going to do it for like 3 minutes. All right. Flip this over so we can get a nice browning factor on the other side. Oh man, this is going to be so delicious. Hopefully this is the high enough heat. And I think I might even end up getting 4 of these out of here. This is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. And you see the blender, just to keep things mixed, it's keeping rolling with that. And I'm going to grab a stick of butter, which I don't have one. All right. This is going to be for our roux. A roux is something that you add to a sauce to help thicken it up and make the creamy factor. So we just do, and it's a fat and flour, okay? Or cornstarch or something, a thickening agent is what you do, and you heat it together and help to make it smooth. And you want to heat the fat and the starch together and then pop it into the sauce to help prevent clumping and seizing up and all of that type of stuff. So, the ice cream is looking great. This one doesn't fluff up quite as much just because I didn't add extra in there. So I'll have this ready, the cornstarch, ready for after I get my butter all melted. All right. Now, while we're waiting for that to be done, and let me check this. Looks like it's almost ready. I want it to brown just a little bit. We'll need 3 plates to make sure we pop those onto. I'm just going to pop them straight onto each of the plates, so that way they're beautiful. All right. So I'm going to get our salad bowl out. This is David's his trough. He always is the last one to take it out, and he just eats out of this gorgeous bowl. Isn't it beautiful? I love the salad bowl, and these are amazing for this. All right, so I'm going to pop this into the bowl. I like these salad mixes because they have a little bit of regular lettuce and cabbage and other stuff. All right. And both of the dogs are in here now. Really wondering what's going on. There we go. All right. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to flip that one more time and let that brown on the other side. All right, so now let's get our roux going. The sauce is ready to go. I might need to heat it up just a little bit. And I'll take one of my little baby scrapers, my mini skinny scraper, and I'm going to use it to mix this. All right, so I'm going to pop this in for 30 seconds. Then I'll add the cornstarch. Go for, once that 30 seconds is over, we're going to flip that right onto, we're going to try to do it carefully onto there and keep it together. If I did a good job, it will stay together. If I did not, oh well, it's still going to taste amazing. It'll be like a baked spaghetti type thing, right? All right, so. What do you think, bud? How does that look?
Looks good.
All right. So I need my oil thing kind of in the way. I need to pump it again. All right. I feel like I want to pull it up to the front one. just to be a little bit stronger burner. Okay, now let me finish pumping our kitchen spritzer. You want to make sure the color's tight. Build up that pressure and then spray, 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 spray. Go ahead and dust it all over. There you go, up on the top too. Just quick, quick. All right, let's put that back down for a second. All right, keep it nice and hot. Oh, I will get 3 out of this. All right, so let's get this holding down the squeeze out the yummy goodness. All right, so I'm gonna open up that quick cooker here in just a minute. I wanna finish doing this other stuff first. You guys, I love quick, easy recipes. If anybody's watched me for any length of time, you guys know that that's what I am all about. I can't stand things that take forever. Like the waffles, even sometimes I hate, but that because I'll forget it's not automated. But I love things that are just easy to do and even yummier to eat, right? All right, so I'm gonna just do a 1/4 cup of the cornstarch because you know it is gluten-free. And I think sauces, when we're doing with cornstarch, I like the consistency better than wheat anyways. All right, so let me mix that. Oh yes, do you smell that now, buddy? I smell it. It smells amazing. All right, let me finish our very fancy salad. All right, so tortillas. No, I did not open this up well. All right, beautiful. All right. Ooh, we're ready to mix the other stuff. And the nacho cheese sauce, FYI, is for our snack tonight. It's been a couple of days. I usually try to make it about once a week. All right. I was too lazy to go get my scissors. They weren't sitting here. There we go. All right, so beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and push the steam release valve so we can get that pressure coming down. Let's get that ready to be open so I can show you guys that. There we go, beautiful. And there we go. This will brown better. And then we just have one more waffle to make, but I will sign off probably before then. Oh, look at that. Do another 30 seconds for the roux. It's thickening nicely. That'll make it nice to go into the cheese sauce, and then I'll get some cheese all cut up. All right. My baked potatoes are still sitting here all nice and warm and gorgeous. All right, put that away. And you guys see, I have dishwater ready, so I can just hurry up and throw the dishes together and have them all ready and together to make it easier to clean up after we're all done. You can kind of clean as I go. It helps to save a lot of time and effort versus leaving the whole big mess for afterwards, because then you're like, oh, I don't want to do it. I mean, who wants to clean up anyways? But, I mean, it's a necessary evil. I think that's why so many of us don't prefer to cook. It's because cleanup's a pain and it keeps having to be done, right? All right. Throw this in. Use my amazing whisk for my ice cream mixing. All right. Push that back down. Oh, you guys, it smells so amazing. Oh, look at that. I mean, it's just falling apart, you guys. Beautiful. I'm gonna put this lid on and keep everything nice and hot. Oops. There we go. That.
You missed it in the back.
Well, no. Sometimes the steam, when it's still hot and steamy, because there's so much pressure, the steam valve comes up. So I'm not even putting it all the way back on because there's so much steam. All right, so let's check this. Oh, there we go. That's what we want. All right, let's pop this over here. Let's grab this. Oh, it almost looks like hash browns, you guys. All right, so let's flip it over and see. Oh, it's not sticking to either side, but look at how beautiful that is. Doesn't it look amazing? I am so excited. When we saw this, Dave was like, "We're having this for dinner tomorrow, and you're doing the demo for this." And I said, "Okay." And they didn't have any of the gluten-free spaghetti noodles that I like, and I wasn't sure I wanted to try it with another type of pasta yet. So I decided I would do baked potatoes for mine. Oops, and try not to be as messy as me. But what do I always say, messy means memories are being made, right? And tummies are full. Alright. Oopsie. Oh, I'm throwing food everywhere. David, you can eat that if you want.
I'll toss it in. You open it.
Okay, kind of missed.
I know, I wasn't going to get too close to it.
Yeah, I know, right?
And you really didn't give me a great angle.
I did not. Sorry about that. Alright, so I'm going to need to try to get this pasta actually off, or it's really going to fry on there because I made a boomer move here. So, guys, that was so easy, right? Look, even the outside is non-stick and food's not going to stick on here, and I'll have to fix it up later. And my bowl's a little messy, but that's okay. It's going to be amazing food. And we've got our roux nice and thick and ready to go. And our sauce when it's all done. And it's almost there. Alright, let's put all of this in here. We got our, I'm going to warm up my pasta sauce just a little bit more to make sure we have it nice and hot. And then we're going to finish this up. So, if you have any questions, if you need to get your show booked, want to join my team, need to get an order in, want to join my mega show that we're doing next week, please just reach out and let me know. You guys know I'm always here to help. I'm always here to answer questions. If you're not sure what tool to buy or what might work for you in your home, please just let me know and I'm happy to help. I'm going to go finish this couple of minutes, wait for this waffle to finish cooking and clean up my dishes real quick. And we're going to have a nice family dinner for Sunday. All right, guys, have an amazing day. We'll see you later. Bye.